are called to live like Jesus, plain and simple. And that is far harder than picking sides. It is far harder than getting a list of rules that I feel good when I check them off and I said that I followed. It is far harder than writing a blog. It is far harder than posting controversial Facebook posts. It is far harder than condemning faceless, nameless people. We are to do what Jesus Christ would do in every segment of our lives. So how do we do that? Some people who say they are following Christ will tell you to isolate. Isolate. That's like the Amish people do. You know, they back away from the world because they say the world's got so much sin in it. That is a legalism that started way, way back in the early church, and the early church had to address that too. This is what Jesus said. There is no separation between the sacred and the secular. Your life is your life. You need to live like Jesus, whether you're here, whether you work, whether you're being entertained in your personal life, in your public life, all of that. It's not isolation. Jesus said, you are in the world. This was his prayer that he prayed for all of us right before he was crucified. He said, Father, they're in the world, but don't let the world get in them. That's what we're called to do. We're called to live in the world, but not let the world in us. Now, some people will say, identify. Oh, identify with the world. Let them think you are cool. Nothing better than the world thinking that you're really cool. Do what they do. Talk what they talk. It is such a big swing. There's been such a big swing, particularly in our younger people that grew up in the church with a lot of legalism, all of that kind of stuff. So there's a pretty big swing away from legalism, and so young people will think it's cool to be really identified with the world, to do all kinds of things they were told that they couldn't do when they were young. And the thing that I hear a lot from young people will be, well, I don't believe that'll send me to hell. Well, you know what? I think it probably won't send you to hell either.